temperature dependence of resistance and resistivity. Suppose resistance of a given wire at 0 degree Celsius is R0. Now when temperature of the wire is increased, then suppose resistance at T degree centigrade is RT. Then we can relate RT and R0 by this formula. RT is equal to R0 in bracket 1 plus alpha T, where alpha is known as temperature coefficient of resistance. Now since length and area of cross section of given wire is constant, then it means that resistivity of the material of wire is also changing. So if resistivity at temperature 0 degree Celsius is rho 0 and at temperature T degree Celsius is rho suffix T, then this rho suffix T is equal to rho 0 1 plus alpha T. So by increasing temperature, resistivity of the material is increasing. Now suppose we take reference temperature T naught K, then resistivity at that temperature T Kelvin. Here temperature is in Kelvin, and this is temperature T naught. Suppose it is 300 Kelvin, and suppose T is 330 Kelvin. So reference temperature is now 300 Kelvin, means 27 degree centigrade. Then we can write formula like this: rho suffix T is equal to rho 0 inside the bracket 1 plus alpha T minus T0. Now if temperature is in degree Celsius, then we can also write rho suffix T is equal to rho 0 inside the bracket 1 plus alpha T minus T0. Now this alpha is temperature coefficient of resistivity. So temperature coefficient of resistivity and temperature coefficient of resistance, they are same for the given wire and given material. There is no difference in their values. Now this formula can be written like this also: RT minus R0 is equal to R0 alpha T. So alpha is equal to RT minus R0 upon R0 T. Now if temperature, increase in temperature is 1 degree Celsius, then alpha is equal to R1 minus R0 upon R0 1, where R1 is resistance at 1 degree Celsius. Now let resistance of the wire at 0 degree centigrade is 1 ohm. Then delta R is equal to R1 minus 1 ohm. R1 is resistance at 1 degree centigrade. So then alpha will be equal to delta R. So from here we can define thermal or temperature coefficient of resistance or temperature coefficient of resistivity. Temperature coefficient of resistivity of a given material is equal to increase in resistance of the wire of that material if its resistance at 0 degree centigrade is 1 ohm and its temperature is increased by 1 degree centigrade, that is from 0 degree Celsius to 1 degree Celsius. Now unit of temperature coefficient of resistance alpha is equal to degree Celsius to the power minus 1 R per degree Celsius. Now suppose our reference temperature is 0 degree centigrade. So this is rho 0 at 0 degree Celsius, and temperature increases from 0 degree Celsius to T degree Celsius. So change in temperature is T minus T0 is equal to delta T. This will be equal to T. So for T is increase in temperature. So for T, suppose we write delta T. So rho suffix T is equal to rho 0 1 plus alpha delta T. Open the bracket and solve it like this. So rho suffix T minus rho 0 is equal to rho 0 alpha delta T. This is difference in increase in resistivity. So delta rho is equal to rho 0 alpha delta T, or delta rho upon delta T is equal to rho 0 alpha, or alpha is equal to 1 upon rho 0 inside the bracket delta rho upon delta t. Now if delta rho and delta t are very small, then we can write it in differential form. So alpha is equal to 1 upon rho 0 inside the bracket d rho upon dt. D rho upon dt is rate of change of resistivity with temperature. So from here we can also define alpha. This is the formula. So in books, where table is given for temperature coefficient of resistivity or temperature coefficient of resistance, then you will see this formula. You have now to prepare this proof, but you should know that alpha is also equal to 1 upon rho 0 inside the bracket d rho upon dt. Now here is one more formula for alpha, which will be useful for you to solve numericals. Suppose resistance of a given wire at T1 degree Celsius is R1, so R1 is equal to R0 inside the bracket 1 plus alpha T1. At T2 degree Celsius resistance is R2, so R2 is equal to R0 1 plus alpha T2. Now divide first by second, cross multiply it, and you will get alpha is equal to R2 minus R1 upon R1 T2 minus R2 T1. Now here is one more formula to solve numerical given in your chapter current electricity. Suppose you want to know the temperature of a given bath of a given body with the help of platinum resistance thermometer. So this property of resistance, that resistance increases with increase in temperature, is utilized in platinum resistance thermometer. So suppose resistance of platinum wire at 0 degree centigrade is R0. Now we put this resistance, the platinum resistance, inside a bath whose temperature we want to know. So suppose temperature of that bath is T, so RT is equal to R0 1 plus alpha T. Now put this platinum resistance thermometer inside a vessel containing water which is boiling at 100 degrees centigrade. So R100 is equal to R0 1 plus alpha into 100. Now you arrange these equations like this and divide third by fourth. You will get the formula T is equal to RT minus R0 upon R100 minus R0 into 100 degrees centigrade. This formula is useful if numerical is given to you based on platinum resistance thermometer. Although it is thermometer, but this numerical, solved numerical, is given in current electricity chapter. Now if we plot graph between temperature and resistivity for a conductor, suppose copper, so on x-axis here is temperature in Kelvin, and on y-axis resistivity, it is in 2 into 10 power minus 8 ohm meter. Here is 0.2, here is 0.4. 0.4 means 0.4 into 10 power minus 8 ohm meter. So graph is like this. It is not linear, it is curved, but it shows that with increase in temperature, resistivity of copper is increasing. This is graph for a nichrome wire. Temperature 200 Kelvin, 400 Kelvin, 400 Kelvin, 600 Kelvin, 800 Kelvin, and on y-axis it is resistivity. So this graph shows that resistivity of nichrome wire increases linearly, and for very small change in temperature, increase in resistivity is very small. So this wire is used, nichrome and Constantan, Magnan, these wires are used to make standard resistance or standard resistance boxes or standard resistances. This is graph for semiconductor, and for semiconductor temperature coefficient of resistivity is negative. With increase in temperature resistivity is decreasing. Now unit of alpha, temperature coefficient of resistivity or temperature coefficient of resistance, as alpha is equal to RT minus R0 upon R0T. Now unit of R is ohm, here unit of R is ohm, here unit of T is degree Celsius. Ohm cancels, so its unit is 1 upon degree Celsius. So unit of alpha is per degree Celsius or degree Celsius to the power minus 1, or you may write it like this also. अब हम ये समझते हैं कि टेम्परेचर बढ़ने के साथ कंडक्टर की रेजिस्टिविटी क्यों बढ़ती है. व्हाट इज रीजन behind it. So we know that resistivity rho is given by m upon ne square into tau, where m is mass of one electron, E is charge on one electron, and n is number density, means number of free electrons per unit volume, and tau is relaxation time. Now when temperature increases, what happens? Atomic amplitude of atomic vibrations increases and thermal energy of electrons also increases, and therefore number of collisions of electrons increases. So relaxation time decreases. So tau decreases with temperature due to increase in collisions of free electrons. So rho and hence resistance R increases, because rho is inversely proportional to relaxation time. Since relaxation time decreases, therefore resistivity increases. Now number of free electrons per unit volume does not change with temperature for metals. For example, for copper it is 10 to the power nearly 10 to the power 29 per cubic meter number of free electrons. So with increase in temperature this value is not going to be changed, because copper atom has one valence electron and all other electrons are bounded electrons. So there is only one electron which is free. Now with increase in temperature energy is not so much that this energy can free more electrons from the orbits. So number density remains same. Now in semiconductor chapter you will study that for semiconductors number of free electrons increases due to breaking of covalent bonds. So resistivity decreases. सेमीकंडक्टर के केस में हम जब वो चैप्टर समझेंगे तब समझेंगे कि फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन मॉडल कंप्लीटली उसे एक्सप्लेन नहीं करता है, उसमें कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड्स होते हैं. तो विद इंक्रीज इन टेम्परेचर दिस कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड्स ब्रेक्स, सो एन नंबर ऑफ फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इंक्रीजेज. सेमीकंडक्टर में एक बात और है कि उसमें जो कंडक्टिविटी है वो केवल फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन से नहीं है, उसमें आप चैप्टर में पढ़ेंगे कि होल्स भी क्रिएट होते हैं. तो होल्स आर आल्सो रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर कंडक्टिविटी, और इलेक्ट्रॉन्स भी होते हैं. तो ये सब डिटेल हम उस चैप्टर में समझेंगे. बट यहाँ पर आप केवल ये आइडिया लीजिए कि टेम्परेचर बढ़ने से कोवैलेंट बॉन्ड ब्रेक होंगे तो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ज़्यादा अवेलेबल होंगे. तो जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स की अवेलेबिलिटी है, जो इंक्रीजमेंट है, वो टाउ के कंपैरिजन में ज़्यादा है. तो इससे क्या होगा कि नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन इंक्रीज होने से टाउ तो डिक्रीज हुआ लेकिन नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इंक्रीज हुए, सो रेजिस्टिविटी decreases. So for semiconductor temperature coefficient of resistance is negative. With increase in temperature their resistivity decreases. So formula for semiconductors can be written like this. So for semiconductors alpha is negative, so resistivity decreases with increase in temperature. Thanks. Have a nice day.